Hello, my lovelies. Just going to set this up. Hello, Neela. I'm fine, just been away for a couple of days, so just a family visit. Okay. Yes, I did. Thank you. It certainly does. Yes, I do. The one where you knew the landlady or something, but then you got somewhere else. The original one you wanted, where you'd been before, with the landlady who said that you could have it and then turn around and said you couldn't. So have you got it now? Well, you had it anyway. Remember, it was always yours. You just got to claim it as yours and not have any opposing thoughts against it. So can you move into it? Is that what you're saying? Good. So have you signed up for it? Have you told her you want it? What's the situation with it then? But now I like where I am. Well, remember, you're the one that always chooses. You don't have to. Yes, it came up, but you were just impatient, so you kept wavering on it. But if you want to stay where you are, then stay where you are. But if you really, really like the other one, then go for it. Yeah, that's good as well. Remember, again, you can have whoever you want. Good, good, good. You're welcome, my lovely. Remember, everything you want is already yours. You're not waiting for anything. It's only the story you're telling yourself or focusing on it being separate. Okay, hello to any of you that are watching. I know we've got a few more people watching now. So it is paid readings. The links are above in the chat. Everything is in the chat. No specific timings. Health, legal, financial, pregnancy. Will I pass my exams? Will I pass my interviews? Purely because A, I'm not a doctor. B, timings depend. They are rough guidance. Sometimes spirit will bring a timing through. It's never a specific date. Wouldn't we all like to know the ins and outs, and a big signpost giving it all to us would make life a lot easier. Legal, I'm not a lawyer. Financial, I am not a financial consultant. Pregnancy, again, I don't answer those. And the exam passes or interview success questions never come out as a yes or no. Despite over the 30 odd years I've been asked that a zillion times, it will come out as either a disappointment, so which is probably a no, or a yes, but that could be, sometimes it's they didn't get that job but they did get something else. Okay, so it's always a little bit hit and miss on those, so I don't like to cover them. Hello, Addison, my lovely. Hello, Vinka. How are you? Okay, so for others of you who might be new, welcome. Please check out what I do on the channel. There are also a link here to the pick a card readings that I do. They're all in a playlist. Every one I do, I stick into a playlist, so they're all there. Doesn't matter how old they are. If you find one that's of interest, then there's a message there for you. Also, the Get Them Back playlist on help on shifting your energy and your mindset so that you are not in that needy, desperate energy which repels what you want, and you go into the energy of attracting to you what you want. Your energy and mindset is what gets you what you want. There's also spirit messages from celebrities that have passed over, so there may be one of your favorite celebrities in there as well. Excuse me. Okay. Yes, there's been some fires as well out that way. Well, in Greece. You're not in Greece anymore, are you? I think you're in Croatia. Oh dear. How tragic. If there's a little blip, there shouldn't be a blip actually. I'm just gonna refresh my page because I'm way behind on the YouTube I'm seeing here. There we go. Just testing how far I am. That's a bit better than it was before. Okay, somebody has paid, but I don't want to say out their real name in case their YouTube name is different. So for the person who's just paid, can you just let us know who you are in the chat, please? No, it was somebody before you, Anita. Yes, I've seen that you've just paid, Anita, but there was somebody who was just before you. I don't want to say your name, but on your PayPal, your initials are JA. So the person who's paid wanting to know about finances, which I said I don't cover, but I will do it generally, as you've said, general. Then let me know. Sometimes people who do pay, if they're new to the chat, don't know how to get into the chat. I don't know why. I thought you just typed where it says chat and your name. Okay. Okay, see if that does anything. If not, then Anita, I will do yours, and moderators, as there's enough of you in here, you can check that JA, who asked about finances, is there. But also make sure that in the chat, any of you can always see something there. Might be this person. Have you just paid for a reading, Uno? Right, okay. Which pile would you like, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? I do put that I don't cover finances, so it will be really general. It will just be guidance. It won't be specific amounts of money. There's no timings, okay? Number 4, okay. Yes, it is this person. Neela, thank you. Okay. So, dear spirit guides and angels, any advice, any guidance for Uno regarding finances over the coming weeks or months? Okay, so the first 2 cards that have come out for you, Uno, is to really follow what your heart is telling you. Okay, because you're missing opportunities, Spirit is saying. But also because of feeling disappointed or let down or bored even before. Okay, so there's something in your heart that you want to do, or you know that you can have that money. You can feel in your heart that you want to have more money, okay, but your thoughts or your emotions are getting in the way. It's like, yeah, but I never get that. So you're sort of stamping on what you want. You're letting your thoughts come in to stop you getting what you want, okay? And Spirit is saying, no, follow what your heart is telling you, not what your ego thoughts are telling you or your emotions. You're getting too caught up emotionally in it. Yeah, I don't know, Uno, if you're studying or you're doing a course or you've just started a new job. But whatever it is that you're sort of studying here or looking into is going to bear fruit. So it seems to me that you really want to do something here. in your heart's desire, you want to do something, or you see yourself having more money, but then you're letting your emotions come in and sort of get in the way. It's stopping you getting what you want, okay, in case you're let down. But Spirit is saying no. Okay, if you're thinking of taking a course, then take a course. It will lead to more money. If you're thinking of doing another job, then it will lead to more money. Okay, if you're thinking of studying something or starting your own business, whatever you're thinking of doing that you know in your heart will bring you more money, stop self-sabotaging this and getting in your own way, because Spirit is telling you you can have it. Okay, look at the fruit on the tree, they're all pentacles. Look at you going and picking what you want there. Yeah, you're just putting pressure on yourself because you're indecisive. Shall I, shan't I? Which way do I go? What should I do? Follow what your heart is telling you, Uno, here. Spirit is telling you, you already know the answer within you. Okay, your answer is within you. Yes, your answer is within you. Stop judging yourself. Can I, can't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Yeah, but I've been disappointed before, or I don't think I'm good enough. Okay, you might be judging the situation or other people. Stop doing that, because Spirit is saying you can definitely go into a new chapter here to get what you want financially. Yeah, again, you're letting your emotions get in the way and your thoughts are getting in the way as well here. So, again, be more positive. Okay, be more positive, have that confidence, bit of communication as well, Uno. Okay, and look at you again here with all the money here. Okay, so seems to me you want to do something, you've got something in your heart that you want to do, but you're letting your sort of emotions and your thoughts spiral a bit, and is going against you rather than going for you, because Spirit is saying if you step out of your own way and stop judging yourself, putting yourself down, or thinking you can't do it, or hesitating in some way, or others are telling you you can't have it or whatever. No, you can have it, and it's going to be very good financially. It's going to be more income for you, more financial security and emotional security. Don't forget, any of you, that you can timestamp your readings so that you can hear them back. I think that is only after the reading though. I mean, when I've done the live. Yeah, again, you're worrying and concerned. Okay, you might be male. Okay, but you know, whether you're male or female, Spirit is saying stop worrying and being concerned, because you've got this. You can be and do whatever you want to do. You're the one worrying and stressing out, Uno. Okay, stopping you from getting what you want. Yeah, you might, with house and occupation, you might be wanting more money to get somewhere better to live. It may be that you want to work from home. But either way, Spirit is saying you can have it. It's already there for you to have. Follow what's in your heart. Our heart's desires are there to be fulfilled. Okay, so follow what your heart is telling you, not what your head's telling you. Yeah, and instead of waiting, where is it? Expect it. Okay, yeah, I know I'm good enough. I know I can have what I want. Yeah, I'm going to do this course, or I'm going to start my own business, or whatever it is that you got that's going around in your heart that you really want. Align with it. See yourself succeeding. See yourself having all this money. See yourself having a better future. It's already there within you. Okay, stop being indecisive, Spirit is saying, and then expect it to show up, whether it takes another week, 2 weeks, 6 months, it doesn't matter. It's going to come, and you're going to have a better future here. Alchemy, yes. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. You're the magician. You're the magic. Whatever you touch, whatever you do, will turn to gold, and you will reap all the money that you want, my lovely. So pay attention to the signs that your inner guidance is telling you. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So following again what your inner knowing is telling you. Okay? Let's have one last card. I think that's 23, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and one more. Yes, focus within again. Okay, this lady's got her eyes closed, so ignore the 3D. Stop judging the what's going on in your outside world, and focus within. Imagining this butterfly was a caterpillar, but she's imagining within again her sixth sense, her inner eye. Okay, again, your intuition. Follow your intuition. Okay, because that is what's going to break from that caterpillar into that beautiful butterfly where you can have, be, and do whatever you want. Okay, so it looks to me, yeah, release everything that's not serving you, all those thoughts that are going against why you can't have what you want. Okay, and all those emotions that are all over the place telling you again why you can't have what you want, because Spirit is saying you can have what you want. Uno, you're the one sitting yourself on the naughty step, not us. We want you to have what you want. That's why you've been given the download into your intuition to have what your heart desires. Okay? Okay, Anita, you are next, my lovely. Okay. I'm just going to ask Vic first about the Claire situation, and then I'll ask him about any memories, okay? So I'm going to do a little bit of a different piles for you, because this is Spirit, and then I just want to ask about the different situation. Yeah, I'm going to... No, okay, he wants to stick to these. All right, that was me. Okay, right. Victor, my lovely, are you there? Yeah, okay, thank you. He's saying hello to you, my lovely. Okay, so Anita wants to know, Victor, if you have anything to say about the Claire situation. Do you have anything to say about the Claire situation? Oop, what flew out then? Okay, the Empress card flew out. So I don't know if she is expecting a baby, because this Empress does have a baby bump, but it flew out. It was the only card that flew out. It might be that she is... give me another one if it's not that. Oh, what flew out then? He's chucking cards at me today. Okay, Okay, she might be wanting to have a baby or more children or wanting something, okay, but she's worrying and stressing, or she may be feeling. So put it this way, if she was wanting a child, I know I don't cover pregnancy, but can't help what spirit brings out when you're asking generally, okay. It's like, I'm not saying she is wanting a child, but if the cards that are coming out is like the feeling, let's use this as an example. So if she was wanting to get pregnant but was having trouble, there may be fertility problems, she's worrying and stressing, okay. If it's something else that she's wanting overall, okay, she's worrying and stressing, or there may be an underlying health problem that she's worrying and stressing about, is what's coming out at the moment, okay. Right, Victor, let's try not to throw the cards on the floor. Thank you. It may be that she is upsetting you in some way, but there's a man here as well. But this man is trying to communicate with her, or it's not Victor, I mean somebody in her life around her, like a partner or something here, okay, or a boyfriend or a brother or somebody around her here, but they are trying to communicate with her, or whatever they're doing, they're speaking their truths, okay. This card for me is somebody who's speaking their truths to her here. Anything else on this, Victor? And there doesn't seem to be much communication between them. It may be that she's had a breakup with somebody and doesn't trust this man, but he is speaking his truths here. And they need to talk. There's something about talking with this man. Yeah, but others, she's okay. If it's not you, that she is affecting, and you're asking about a situation with her, then I feel there's a man involved. She's worrying and stressing, okay, and they need to talk because she's listening to other people and it's not helping, okay. She's got to stand in her power, or you, if it's you that she's affecting, and not let silly gossip or whatever get in the way, basically, of whatever it is here. Okay, does that help, Anita, before I move on to ask about your other part of the question? Does that resonate with anything, either her upsetting you and there's somebody else involved here, and stop listening, you know, you need to talk and not yes, okay, good. Okay, right, let's move on. Victor, do you have any fond memories to bring through? Anything in particular? Okay, we definitely got something from childhood here. So something with your mum as well. There's a memory he's got of you as a child with your mum doing something. He's not showing me what you're doing. It's outside. So it could have been like somewhere you went, like a day out visit or something on holiday. But he was watching you, and you both, full of pride, full of love. Might have just been, even if it was in the garden here. Anything else? Before things were different, he's saying. So I don't know if your mum and dad split up. Because I feel you were quite young, and then we've got the sort of things going south. He just said things going south. So I don't know if something happened there. There was a change in a family situation. He wants me to bring in one of these. It might have been, no, they haven't split up. Maybe him getting poorly. Yeah, it might have been that. I was going to say it might have been, as I was shuffling then, a day out or something, that then something happened and you might have hurt yourself or something and been crying. It could have been that. Anything more? We've got, he's drawing me to the water, so it might have been like around near, you might have gone out for a day trip near water and something happened and perhaps you got scared or upset or something. Or hurt yourself, fell over, hurt yourself. This is going right back. Okay, this is like you being around the age of 5. Yeah, the feeling I'm getting is that yes, he was watching you and your mum through those loving eyes, but something happened one day that gave you a fear of something. So for example, I remember going to a party when I was 5, walking home with a balloon, and I bumped into a lamppost, the balloon burst. And I've hated fucking balloons ever since. I can't stand balloons being banging around me. So I've had that fear since I was younger. However big and brave I try to be at 56, I still hate fucking balloons banging. I feel like it's something happened that gave you a fear about something. You might still have that fear, or you're a bit wary of something. Put it that way, right? Any other thing before we go? Move on. Something that makes you think twice, stops you in your tracks. Might have even been on holiday. Might have been on holiday or a day out somewhere. But he's saying that all was well in the end. Okay, all was well in the end. Anything else? Okay, I'll have to have a good think. Yeah, I mean, it might come to you in the next couple of weeks or something. But there's something that happened that he's picking up on. Mind you, if you were young, then you might not remember it. But I feel it's something that has, like with the balloon, it's something I've never forgotten. Even though I was 5 or 6, so maybe even 4. But it seems to be on a day out or a holiday, when you were on holiday or something. And I feel something with water. Or near the water. Anything else, Victor? When I pulled these two cards, I don't know if it's still linked in with that or whether it's a separate incident, but there's something, again, where you didn't see it coming and you felt stuck or trapped. What do you mean? And you were calling to him. Okay, again, it might have been you hurting your knee or something. He's drawing me to the knee, but also like the chest. But there was something where you felt you were calling to him. He's saying she was calling to me. But your mum was there. Your mum was there and you were looking for me. So it might have been something, a wasp in my tent and was coming, stung me so many times on my hand because it got caught in my hair. All right, okay. So have you had a fear of wasps? You obviously had a fear of wasps ever since. Don't like wasps or a bit wary of them. Think twice when they come near them. And yes, it is that he's saying, because he's drawing me back to the spinning wheel, and if you prick your spinning wheel, your finger, it stings, he's saying. So that's why he was bringing that out. Okay. There aren't any wasps or anything on there. There's a butterfly, but there's no wasp. Anyway, there's something else here as well, where something happened and you were calling out for him, like, I want my dad, or I want daddy or something, but he wasn't there, as if he was at work or something, but your mum was there. Anything else on that? But again, it could have been your knee you hurt, or your chest, or something there. Like, where's dad? Dad, where's dad? But your mum was like, well, I'm here. Okay. He is showing me the death card as well. I mean, death isn't normally that, but on this card, as I am connecting with spirit, spirit will bring through like them passing as well. So it might have been more recent. There's something, again, I still feel that this is like during your childhood, this second bit with like your knee or your chest, but I feel as well it was similar to what happened when you were younger, not with the wasp, that's something different, but something that happened where you were calling out for him, but your mum was there, and a similar situation before he passed away, you know, why dad, or, you know, but your mum was like, well, I'm here, or, you know, similar situation. Is mum still here, or has she passed on? I'm not getting her as a spirit coming around me anyway. Right, how many, what we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 22, 6, 17. Let's pull another one of these in. Okay, he's just ending with a final word now. I just want to put one more down. Here he's saying, again, stay in your, you know, stand strong. This is it's be confident. Okay, be confident here. Don't overthink things. okay, because it's just putting obstacles in your way. Have fun. He's telling you to have fun. There might be a social event coming up where there's family gathering and you're wishing that dad was there. He's saying he is as well, but also have fun. You know, if you know, just again, this is like a travel card. If you're thinking, you know, days out or whatever, I'm there with you, or you might be thinking of a holiday. But again, just be confident. These are both confident women, not letting their thoughts get in the way, stopping them getting what they want, not overthinking things. Okay, just following what their heart wants. When you overthink, you put obstacles in the way. He's sending his love. He is drawing away from me now anyway, okay? But he's saying again, I'll speak to you soon. It's like having a phone call service. I always feel like I'm intruding in the family phone call there. But there you go. Well, all of us who are listening in. Right, I'm just going to pop these down. Whilst I'm doing that, let me just see who else we got. We got Julie. What is your question, my lovely, and which pile do you want? Because you are next, and then it's KP. Thank you for all the likes, my lovelies. Don't forget to explore the channel. There are lots of playlists that can help you as well. Pick a card readings, celebrities that have passed away, get them back playlists if you're wanting somebody back into your life. Okay. Julie, my lovely, what is your question? This is your reading next. Your question and which pile you want me to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. KP, I've got your question. I just need Julie's question and which pile she wants. Just waiting for Julie to put a question in the chat so that I know what to do the reading about, because I have no idea what you want a reading on. And which pile you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Addison, did you get the video in the end? I did. I was traveling. I was away, so I only saw the message when I got back. Okay, what I'm going to do, Addison, is do KPs, and can you keep an eye out for Julie if she shows up in the chat, and I'll do hers after because this is holding up the readings. Right, KP, this is yours next. Which deck do you want, my lovely? Thank you. She might have lost connection or something, or might be on the phone. Might be having trouble posting the question. KP, are you there, my lovely? Which deck do you want? Okay, seem to have lost them both. Right, 4 for you. Right, okay. Right, this is KP's. We'll keep them there as they sneakily stayed behind, but they are relevant. Okay, let's have one of these. Okay, well, I need Julie's question. I have been asking for the question. So, ladies, sort that out, please. I need to know Julie's question so that I can answer what she wants to know. And which pile she wants. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Obviously, I'm using number 4 at the momento. Okay, KP, in his feelings, okay, he is definitely overcoming his thoughts that he's been having on the situation. He is focused totally on you, okay? You're the one that he's passionate about here. He's again telling you, I'm yours. He knows he's yours. He knows that he wants only you. In his feelings, he is journeying towards you and wanting to message you to tell you that he wants to be with you, okay, in a courtship together. And here, I turn my back on you and what we had. I regret leaving you. I am a complete fool. There you go. So that's in his feelings. Let's have a look in thoughts. Thoughts and feelings are the same. Julie, we can read this, but we're not seeing your question, my lovely. He is in his thoughts. He wonders what you're doing. He definitely wants to talk to you. Maybe you've already caught up with each other and he's thinking about what was said. Okay. Still the other person might still be hanging around, but we don't know who that is, remember? Okay, but he wants to offer you his love. But again, journeying towards you here, coming in towards you here. And again, the lovers. So that's nice. Okay, let's look at the energy of the connection. So in his feelings and thoughts, he's definitely focused on you. He definitely knows it's you that he wants. Yeah, again, this card for me is somebody returning, giving you something that you want where they didn't give you it before. Okay, can you let Julie know that we can't see all her question? Like, all we can see is I've heard from him yesterday. So, who? Is she asking what is somebody thinking and feeling about her? What's next between them? Because it's not coming out. Yeah, the pathway here as well for you, Carrie. You know, you're on the right path, nearly through the woods there. Okay, so again, that's positive. Close, in other words. But you've already got it right now. Remember, you're not looking at it as separate out there. Even getting a reading is you still seeing it as separate out there, because if you knew, you would not be getting a reading. So bear that in mind as well, KP. Again, the third party or a situation or circumstances here. Individual, family, others, situation, circumstances. Okay, this isn't... I don't feel it's you. This is let down, disappointed, betrayal, deceit, stabbed in the back. But as it's come out next to the third party, I feel it's the third party who's feeling that, because I feel that he's either told her or he's about to tell her. Okay, and because it shouldn't be you still having these feelings, Spirit is saying, so I don't feel it's you. I feel it is the third party here. It's just Spirit letting you know that they're about to, or they've just had that conversation. I wrote that I heard from him yesterday. All right, okay. Did he... was he forthcoming in anything? Because this is showing me that he should be. Again, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, perhaps he spoke to you but still said he was with the third party, and you felt let down or disappointed thinking that she'd gone by now. Could be that. So advice for you was... Advice for Carrie. Again, no judgments, okay? Don't judge yourself, don't judge him, don't judge the situation. No passing judgment, Spirit is saying there. Mermaid. You're the magician, the alchemist. What's your thoughts? It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. It's not me. I don't feel like that. Okay, good. So in the conversation then, he didn't say about any of that situation there, because Spirit is reminding you here, don't judge. You're the magician. Watch your thoughts. It's only important to think about what you do desire, not what you fear. He was very chatty about his life and what's been going on. Good. That is ideal. Okay, new career. Might be him having a new work opportunity coming in there. Or unless you're changing jobs again or getting a promotion. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new and successful direction. Final card for KP. Yeah, again, just surrender to the divine. Okay, surrender this. Remember, you've claimed what you want. You've decided what you wanted. You've claimed what you wanted. You know it's yours. Let it come to you now, okay? Don't start second guessing. Don't go back to, oh, how, when, what's next, okay? It's already yours. You're not waiting for it. It's already yours. Spirit is saying there. Okay. Okay, how are we getting on with Julie's? Okay. Right, I don't know how far behind Julie is, because it seems that her chat is way behind what we're saying here. So Julie, my lovely, we're seeing that you've paid for a reading. You're now saying you've emailed it. Good. I haven't had it come through yet, but I will check in a minute. And KP, you're looking for a new job. Good. Okay. So there's something coming in regarding a job. Right. Let me just check my emails in a minute. See if it's gone into spam. So I'm not seeing it come through yet. Good, good, good. Let it come in then. You don't need another reading. Allow it to perfectly unfold. Okay, Paris. Right, unread. Nope. Spam. Nope. Inbox. No, not even getting the email through. So Julie, if you can hear this, oh, rejected my email. Okay. So Julie, can you type into the chat, instead of doing the whole thing in one, just put your question in lines, okay? So Addison will show you. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be one word at a time. It can be 2 or 3 words together. You're obviously asking about somebody, but I need to know their name or their initial. Okay, just their first name or their initial, and your question about them. Are you wanting to know what's next between you? Are you wanting to know what he thinks about you? General life, pile 3. But you did say about somebody you heard from yesterday. So I assume you're asking about a relationship. Assume. But now you're just saying general life. We will get there in the end. Don't worry. Sometimes the chat's a bit of a fuckwit. But there you go. It can play around. Oh, that was KP's response. Oh, okay. Sorry. I just looked back and saw somebody say I heard from him yesterday. Oh, no wonder KP put, I did say that I'd heard from him yesterday. Okay, so Julie, you want pile number 3 and you just want general life. Here we go then. Let's get your reading done. Okay, Spirit and Angels, what message for Julie? Nope, I got these upside down. Okay, so there is something here, Julie, where okay, you're looking for something here. Okay, now it can be either you wanting something or you're wanting to talk to somebody here. Now it's general. Okay, so it doesn't have to be regarding a relationship. Okay, it could be at work, it could be in the family. Okay, something to do with family. But Spirit is either saying, I feel that Spirit is saying, right, what Spirit is saying to you, they're saying, we are saying this, okay, is that for you to feel more balanced, okay, feel more balanced, because what you want is yours. So it could be a romance, it could be a job offer or pay rise, promotion. here, because we've got a man, something coming in with a man offering you this coin. Okay, so it can be an emotional security, something that makes you feel emotionally more secure, like love, or something that you're wanting that makes you happy, or financial security. But there's something coming in where Spirit is saying, just be more balanced. Don't be so up and down. Okay, be more balanced. What you want is yours. Stop looking for it, or, you know, stop talking about it. Just allow it to come in. It's coming in, Spirit is saying for you there. Anything else for Julie, please, regarding, let's say, around home? Okay. Okay, again. Okay. Again, regarding your home life, all right, now we're changing it again, for fuck's sake. This chat is right. Okay, okay, it still applies, because that would still be regarding a lover. Okay, Jerome, okay, is right. Okay, let's start again. Right, let's go from this, but start again. Okay. Spirit is saying to you, Julie, here, to be more balanced in your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, know what your heart is telling you. Okay, because he's offering you twice here something that you want. Okay, and it's obviously, if you're asking about his feelings, emotional security here, for you to be together. But you're struggling against this because of something that's happened in the past. Now, it could be something that's happened in the past between you, or it could be something in a past, you know, a previous relationship where you've perhaps been hurt or feel insecure. But Spirit is saying you will win the battle here. Okay, the grey clouds are parting. You've got the victory wreath. You've got the blue skies coming in here. So with these first cards is really follow what's in your heart, Julie, regarding him, because he's wanting to offer you something here, but it's like you're sort of fearful of him rejecting you or saying no or not wanting you, but he does. Let's bring in some more of these. Yeah, you're attached to something here from, again, either a situation that's happened between you or a situation that's happened in a previous relationship. And Spirit is saying, see this with love. Okay, come from loving energy, not from fearful energy, fearing that he's going to reject you or doesn't want to be with you or it's not going to work out, because Spirit is saying it, you know, it can. He's here wanting to offer you what you want, but you're fearful in some way. You're struggling, pushing against it instead of embracing it. Yeah, he thinks you're very beautiful. Thinks you're very beautiful, very intelligent as well, I heard then. So Spirit is saying just be patient and go with the flow. Just take each day as it comes. Don't start overthinking this and putting obstacles in your way. Let's have another one. Yeah, blossoming abundance, you know, things blossoming between you and you having what you want. So start valuing and appreciating yourself, because he certainly does. Okay, he sees you as beautiful, thinks you're very smart, very intelligent, loves everything about you. Let's have a look here. Yeah, either you see him as set in his ways or headstrong or stubborn, or you're coming across as that. One of you is this. So you might be thinking, but he's very set in his ways, he's very headstrong or is stubborn, or you might be set in your ways because of what's happened to you before. Okay. So even if you were say, you know, not in contact with him, then he's still thinking about you and wants to come forward here. But for you, Spirit's advice is to let go of the old story that is stopping you from getting what you want. Okay, oh, well, he did this and he did that and that happened. Or I've been in a relationship before where I really opened my heart to somebody and they didn't want to be with me. Okay, just trust what your heart is telling you and be more balanced here. Within the next 3 months. So within, not in 3 months. You haven't got to wait 3 months. Within the next 3 months, there will be a change in this if you can let go and feel more secure in yourself. He's definitely noticed you, is interested. Be hopeful and optimistic here. So tomorrow is within 3 months. Next week is within 3 months. Yeah, trust. This seems to be a trust issue here. Again, either trusting him if there's history between you, or if he's somebody new, trusting because you've been hurt before or something's happened before. The situation is calling for you to have faith and trust here. Okay. On the romance angel card. So here we've got contemplation time, which is time to think. Spend time alone meditating, and you don't have to meditate, just quiet time alone, thinking about what you truly desire. What do you truly want from this connection with this person? And give it loving energy instead of attached to unwanted energy, thoughts and feelings that are not serving you here. Okay, again, healing heart. So that again, maybe something you've got to heal in your heart between the both of you or from a previous relationship. And also positive energy. Surround yourself with positive energy and thoughts, okay, because you are good enough. You are worthy of having what you want, and to know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, because he definitely wants to give you what you want here, but there's something within you stopping you. Yeah, let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So letting go of trying to sort of let your ego come in. Yeah, but I don't want to get too close, or you did this before, or that happened to me before and I don't trust. You've got to have trust. There's a little bit of like letting go of what's not serving you in your thoughts and feelings here. Okay, know that you're good enough. Stop trying to control this. Allow your energy to shift. When you're more in a positive, relaxed energy, in a loving energy, things come to you. When you're in a attached to unwanted thoughts that are keeping you from getting what you want. It stops you from getting what you want, okay? Let it go. Just take it one step at a time. This has the potential to be something beautiful between you. Yeah, this wolf, hunger and peace. Okay, find that peace. Again, that really thinking about what you do want. Finding that peace within you, knowing that you're good enough and beautiful and worthy enough of having all the love that you do want. Okay, and hunger. We all have hunger. This is like going back to an old Indian philosophy, if you like, thing where a grandson asks his grandfather, we all have two wolves within us, which one do we feed? Well, we feed both, but it's the one that you're feeding the most. So the good or the bad, the positive or the negative, whichever one you're feeding, giving more energy to, thoughts and feelings wise, is the one that's going to get nice, big and fat and full. And you're starving the good that you want because you're feeding the bad that you're attached to. Okay, that is just giving you more bad things to experience. Here, find that peace, okay? Because this relationship can be a beautiful relationship if you let it grow. Again, don't forget, my lovelies, you can timestamp your readings and refer back to them at any point once the live has finished. But we got there in the end, Julie. Right, okay, he's hurt you before. So again, Spirit is telling you not to dwell on that. If you keep being stuck in the past, and he hurt me before, and you're attached to the unwanted, she's handcuffed to the post with all this dark, lower energy around her, it's stopping you from coming from that loving energy. Okay? You obviously in your heart got feelings for this person, because if he's hurt you before and you didn't have any feelings, you wouldn't be getting a reading. So Spirit is saying when you're coming from that energy, you're not balanced. Okay, come from loving energy because he thinks you're beautiful. Yeah, live together, proposal, the one, marriage. You can go on to have this person, marry him, be with him. But you've got to let go of all the emotions about him, about yourself. I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not good enough, or men always do this to me. Why do I always get the idiots that hurt me? Okay, because you will keep attracting that to you. And Spirit is saying, let it go. Just follow what your heart is telling you. Take baby steps. Okay, learn to trust. Have faith. Know that you are worthy and good enough to have what you want. Okay? Because he's definitely wanting to give you something that he didn't give you before. Something more secure. He didn't give you any. This field is empty. Gave you nothing before. Now he's wanting to. You don't have to. Spirit is saying that's your choice. You don't have to do anything with him. But if you're asking how he thinks and feels about you, then he wants to be with you, my lovely. Might not be right now today. But it certainly can be something very beautiful between you. So follow your heart. Your heart is your true compass, not your ego thoughts. Of all the ifs, whys, buts, maybes, hows, whens. Just know what your heart is telling you is the truth. Especially when there has been things that have been unpleasant in a relationship before. But if your heart still wants that person, then we're not going to feed ego. Okay, why feed the ego so he gets big and fat and wants to give you more things to fear and worry and doubt? Stop feeding ego and feed yourself so that you can get what you want, instead of starving yourself what your heart desires. Your heart would be telling you, Julie, run a mile. And if your heart's still telling you, but I really feel something for this guy, then follow that, okay? Nights, Yara, my lovely. Okay, Paris, and rewrite you as well. You're welcome, Julie. I hope it's helped. Paris, what's your question, my lovely, and which deck for you? Okay, which deck, Paris? I got 20. Okay. Righty ho. Okay, so in his feelings, Paris, is he definitely wants to he definitely wants there to be peace between you. Okay, so if you if you haven't heard from him, then he's thinking like, you know, I really want you. I want to put down solid roots with you here. I want things to be strong between us. I don't want there to be any more conflict or arguments. Okay, so here is in his feelings is, you know, I want you. Okay, my desire to be with you is so strong. I want you now, and nothing can keep me away. Um, but we have the body here as well, so it could be he's working on his own mental thoughts and emotions. You know, inner emotions and feelings, if you like, but they're the same thoughts and feelings about this. Or he might have changed something physically about himself, or been working on his physique as well. It can be anything. I feel it's more an internal shift here. So like in his feelings, like I really want to be with you. I don't want, you know, if I reach out to her, then I don't want there to be any more conflict or emotional drama here. I just want us to put down solid roots together. Okay, what's in his thoughts? Yeah, wanting to be a couple. I love this card. You sat there as a couple, all cozied up on the sofa. So, you know, wanting to be a couple, things being secure and solid between you. Yeah, he could, because he's passionate about you, very much in love with you here. Yeah, again, wanting, you know, things to grow between you both. New seed growing beautifully here. Yeah, freedom from the past, freedom for any thoughts, emotions not serving. Okay, and coming towards you here so that you can have your Ten of Pentacles, your treasure chest of emotional security and financial security, being secure as a couple together. Yeah, wanting to reach out to you and tell you how he feels. Why? Because the seeds that you've been planting, okay, you're going to reap the harvest of. The thoughts that you've been putting out there, you're going to reap the benefit of, you know, messaging you here. Okay, what's going on in the energy of the connection? Again, the Justice card, things being favourable. Because of the work that you've been doing and putting in, the cogs turning in your mind have been productive, because you're realizing that it's just a reflection, okay, of what you're seeing here. So you've realized you're working on yourself, okay, been working on yourself, so it's got to be reflected back to you. Right. No contact. Can't stop thinking about you. Desperate to see you. Nothing can stop them. What did he say here? My desire to be with you is so strong. I want you now, and nothing can keep me away. Okay, so allow it to come in now. Okay, I know that these say like now. You already have him right now. Okay, remember the relationship is within you. It's not out there. There's nothing out there. It's just the reflection. Okay, as within, so without. So Spirit is telling you here it's already there. An apology, forgiveness, lesson learned. Okay, definite contact, positive, direct from the person, beneficial. So it's allow it to come in. Okay, every time if you start to have an opposing thought or you're finding you're looking for it, Spirit is telling you it's already done. If it's already done, you wouldn't be looking for it. The more you keep looking for it, the longer you're going to get stuck in the waiting. Okay, just allow it to come in now, they're saying. So let me just pull in one of these a moment. Rewrite you, can you be ready with your question, please? You might have already put it in the chat. I might not have seen it if I'm doing this reading right. The energy of the connection. Reconciliation, there you go, it's coming in. Okay, true love. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Okay, so advice for Paris. Yeah, just keep on top of your thoughts, your mental diet. Swords are thoughts, your mental energy, the victory wreath, positive on what you want, your victory, your desired outcome. Okay, ace, new start. So keep on top of your thoughts. Make sure that any opposing thoughts, we're not going to starve ego. We're not going to feed ego. Take the biscuits off ego, starve ego, and feed yourself. Yeah, let yourself receive because of the affirmations you've been saying. Okay, let yourself receive this. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Okay, receive without guilt or apologies. So when he comes back, you don't need to, if you've been shifting the story within you, then you wouldn't have a go at him when he comes back in. No drama. Who cares? I've got him now. I've realized that he's a reflection of what I was thinking and feeling before. He played his part perfectly. Thank you very much. Give him an Oscar. Now I'm going to be on my new thoughts, okay, of what I do want to keep seeing. And affirmations affirming you're the magician here with alchemy. Yeah, you got the power. Okay, you've got the power. It's use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it internally. Okay, and when it comes back into the 3D. Final one. Yeah, and just be patient. Okay, it's already yours. Just because you're not seeing it show up in 3D yet, it's on its way. Okay, everything has its own allotted time. Okay, so it's on its way. It's already done energetically. Nothing can stop it. Just allow it to come in. But in the meantime, make sure that your thoughts are in alignment. You're not going over what happened before or anything from the old story or unwanted story. Staying focused on that reconciliation and that love. Okay, rewrite you. We need your question, my lovely. And which power you want. Thank you all for your likes. And thank you to those of you that have had readings. And any of you that are just watching for any advice. Somebody's story might be resonating with you as well. And you might have an aha moment. Okay. Which pile do you want, my lovely? Okay, I'm going to do these. I haven't done these ones tonight. Okay, so I'm going to do SP first. I'm going to do 7 cards for SP, 7 cards for the other one, Tim, and then an overall one for you. Okay. Now have your brother's name, please. Okay, so regarding SP, okay, what he sort of thinks and feels about you, or how do they see you as a person? Very fun, okay, full of energy. He's definitely thinking about you here, and Spirit is saying to look at the bigger picture for you. What they think, what he thinks you probably think about him is probably that you don't want anything to do with him. Okay, you've shut him out there. And Spirit is saying the advice for you regarding him is your hard work is paying off. Just because you're not seeing anything here, because the moon's in the way, okay, of the sun, if you like, then, or as we go, you know, the new moon comes out, you can't see the new moon, you can see the first quarter, but then, you know, it's not till it's a full moon that we can see it in full. Okay, so seeing the bigger picture. So how he sees you when he thinks about you is very fun, full of energy. He is definitely thinking about you, because you've been thinking about him over these past few months. Look at the bigger picture. He is like, you know, a lot of people do when they've not been in contact for a lot of time. It's their first instance. Like, you know, do they think that you've just been sat there like a fucking nun? No. They are thinking, oh, perhaps she doesn't, you know, perhaps she's moved on, perhaps she's not with anybody else. It's not going to stop him coming forward. Nothing can stop what you want except yourself. Okay, so Spirit is saying your hard work's paying off. Right, let's look at what Tim is. Tim. Lovers. So he's very interested in you. Definitely wants more from you here. Again, they both sort of got that. They're both picking up on what you're thinking about them here. And see you as intuitive as well. See you as a very spiritual, intuitive person. So don't let pride stand in your way. Enjoy it. Okay? You can enjoy things with Tim. What does he think you think about him? You might think that he's quite deep emotionally, or perhaps you want him to open up more to you, but it's all about sort of emotions there. So he might be thinking, as I'm asking, what does he think that you think about him? It might be that perhaps he's already gushed over you or something and thinks that he's been too pushy or forward. Or you might be thinking he doesn't really open up much. Not getting a lot out of this guy. Yeah, it's weird. I've been thinking about him a lot. It freaks me out. Yeah. Advice for Gina regarding this. The answers you need are coming. So the answers you need about him are coming. You are good enough. Believe in the impossible. Okay, and brother. He sees you as very successful. He sees you as outgoing. He wants you to succeed. I just heard then. You might perhaps think he doesn't, but he does. In his heart, wants you to succeed. Get what you want. Yeah, again, he sees you as very strong. Somebody who's very strong, successful. And conclusions are within reach. So it may be that you've not spoken to him for a while. It may be that you think he doesn't have your best interests at heart. Well, he certainly does. Sometimes we don't always show it to our loved ones. So it's time to release any negativity there regarding him. What does he think you think about him? He thinks that you've got a lot of negative thoughts about him, but he knows in his heart that the love is there between you. Okay, so I get the feeling that between you it's been an up and down sort of relationship over the years, but inside you both love each other. Could be a little bit of a love-hate sibling thing going on there, but he only wants what's best for you. Okay, but he might think that you think negatively towards him. He might think that you're better than him because you've been more successful in your life and he hasn't. So there could be again that little bit of rivalry there, but he only wants the best for you as you want the best for him. Okay, but the love is very much there between you. So just release any negativity. Again, we're all connected by energy. Release that energy. Overall card. Yeah. Yeah. Overall advice for you is, again, you're growing, you're evolving, you're growing. But remember, you're attracting to you whatever you're sending out there. Okay, what you focus on grows. Okay. If anybody else is thinking of a reading, let us know before I come off. Yes, definitely. Hello, Pussycat. How are you? Oh dear. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, you are entitled to have holiday. Yes, I've changed some of my mentoring, coaching. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say you've already got it. Everything you want is already yours. If that's what you want, then what would you be doing with the money? Would you be jetting off wherever you wanted to go? What would you be doing? Remember, it's all about seeing yourself as already having it, not just thinking of it, but thinking from it. If you had it in your bank account, what would you be doing with it? Invest in property, invest in land. Well, remember, all of those things are already yours, but when you're focused on just winning the lottery, you're not going to the end. Start to feel, if I had a family in my house, have little, sit quietly and see what comes to you as if you already had it. That's what you focus on. You don't focus on how. It might come to you, the money might come to you in a different way. It might not come to you in the lottery. You're limiting yourself, thinking that you can't have those things till you've won the lottery. Those things are already yours. They're your birthright. Again, any of you that are listening, what your desires are there to be fulfilled. Okay, there is no desire that goes unfulfilled. You're the only ones unfulfilling them for fear or still seeing it as separate from you. Everything is within you. There's nothing out there to get. Out there is just a reflection of what's going on within you. And if you're not giving it to yourselves, then the mirror can't reflect it back to you. You will be forever waiting. And she did a little dance on it. That's nice. Again, it's not thinking of it, it's thinking from it. If I had this right now, because everything is right now, if you're seeing it in the future, you keep pushing it into the future. You're giving it to yourself right now. How would I feel if I had this right now? What would I be thinking? How beautiful my house is. How beautiful my family is. I'm so fucking rich. Okay, instead of one day, if only I could win the lottery. Well, you don't know. There's lots of people who have relatives that they've never heard of that suddenly leave them something in the will or something. Okay, you don't know how it's going to come in. The how is never our job. We decide what we want. We claim it as ours right now. And then we choose moment to moment every time it pops into our thoughts. The thoughts that align with us already having it right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. If you're going to keep seeing it as, well, hopefully I will be rewarded, you're going to be waiting a long time. I want you to think, well, when I do my Instagram, I'm going to be talking about fear. Okay, we can operate from fear or we can operate from love. Fear is like the mother of all doubts and insecurities as well. Okay, so see fear as a shadow that's following you around, trying to give you things to be scared of or doubt or worry about. Okay, so you got a packet of biscuits and fear wants feeding. It's feeding off your insecurities or your past or your doubts, okay, or fears. And all you're doing is saying, yeah, have another biscuit, because it's hounding you. If I give them more things to fear and worry about, okay, they'll feed me more. Stop feeding fear and feed yourself, because every time you're feeding your fear or your insecurities or your doubts, you're starving yourself of what you want. Take the fucking biscuits off fear, doubts and insecurities and feed yourself. You know what? If I desire this and I can think of it, then I'm fucking having it, and I'm having it now. Okay? Stop feeding fear. It's just getting big and fat. It doesn't care. It just wants more biscuits. Stop feeding it. Feed yourself, because you're starving yourself of what you want. If you desire something in your heart is your true compass, and it is there for you to have. It's not spirit stopping you having it. It's yourselves, because you're feeding your biscuits to fear. Okay? Stop feeding fear. No, I'm having the fucking biscuits. You can go and starve. I'm having the biscuits because I'm having what I want, because it's already mine right now. How is the lotto in the UK? We have one every night except for a Sunday. Yes, I always get what I want because it's already yours right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. You got to give it to yourself energetically now in the 4D. Okay, so keeping your thoughts in alignment with it as if you have it now, or you know it's a done deal. You're not waiting for it, you're expecting it. You're excited because you know it's yours. Just like if you book a holiday. I know you don't book holidays, Wildcat, but booking a holiday would be pretty good. Okay. Hello, 34. No, they're not, my lovely. I always get what I want. Everything I want is mine right now. You don't get anything in the 3D without it going through the 4D. Remember, as within, so without. If you're looking at 3D, you're just causing more waiting. You're not going to find what you want in 3D. You'll know when it's here. Okay? Right, I don't think there are any more paid readings. I'll just check. Nothing's come through. Okay then, my lovelies. It's getting late here in the UK anyway. And it's time for my bed. Right, everything I want is already mine. Okay, it's already yours. Start thinking of yourself as if you have it. If you had it, you wouldn't be looking for it. Okay, that is one of Neville's very famous quotes. You know, lectures that he did when he first understood how the universe works, if you like. Right then, my lovelies. Thank you, Addison. Thank you, Vinka. Thank you, Neela. Thank you to all of you who had readings. Thank you for all the likes, my lovelies, as well. Been a very productive session. I hope all your readings have helped. Don't forget that you can timestamp them to listen back to them as well. It's been a pleasure reading for you all. Take care. Love and light.